Today's topic is a stubborn segment fulcrum wire. What I'm trying to do is feed this wire through the segment, get it back in place. I had it pulled to get to the type bars, and I was using a chase fulcrum wire that's a smaller diameter. And what happens is where those two meet inside that segment, there's excess play in the type bars that are sitting with this fulcrum wire in place. And as this guy comes down, because those holes aren't lined up, it gets kind of stuck. And the question is, how do you get these lined up and get that fulcrum wire through? You got to go a segment or a type bar at a time. And what you want to do is you want this thing to go that way, right? This is an arc, and this is a hardened steel wire. And so if you were to try to hammer on it like this, the force you're imparting is this way, and you're going to put tremendous stress right at this point where the fulcrum wire exits the segment, and it's likely going to snap and break off there. You do not want to do that. So what you want to do is provide the force in this vector straight down into that segment slot. And the way that I do that is with a small pair of vice grip pliers, and I will clip just about 1/4 of an inch above the segment, and then just gently tap on the vice grip plier, not on the segment wire. And that takes that stress out of that point. I'm pushing it straight down where it needs to go. When the vice grip gets down to the segment, I just reclamp it about 1/4 of an inch higher and just repeat the process. It is time consuming, but it works, and it works fine. So first you got to kind of find where you got the wiggly type bar, which should be right here. Hereabouts anyway. Yep, this guy. I think this is it. And so I just wiggle him and tap very, very gently. I'm just trying to coax it into that hole. I don't want to put a lot of stress. It looks like maybe I'm one. Yeah, this guy is the guy. That one's fine. So it's actually this guy, the J key. I just wiggle and tap, and there he goes. He just slipped down in there. Next key, wiggle and tap. And it's just gonna find the hole. Ooh, they're actually separated at this point. There we go. He's recaptured. And just wiggle and tap. And you have to think in 3 dimensions for this to kind of make sense, but once it finds itself, it just pops right into place. It goes very easily. You just have to kind of do both things at once. And so the vice grip really helps take all that stress. There it goes. And now it's time for me to reposition. So I reclamp about 1/4 of an inch higher. And you don't want the vice grip to be really firm, just tight enough so it doesn't slip. And there we go again. See it go? And then I move it again. And this may seem kind of tedious. That's the name of the game for typewriter repair. That's today's tip. Good luck if you ever have to pull a fulcrum wire. This may be one way you have to try to get it back in. Cheers.